Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to the Invictus Racing League F3 League. Unfortunately, we had to stop the earlier stream because one of our drivers, Jerry Met, got kicked from the session, and just about we were going back into the qualifying, he couldn't get back in the car, so that's why we had to restart it. But we'll go through all of it again, the the track and the drivers itself, while we wait for a few more drivers to come in. So we're at the glorious race of Brazil. Tonight is the night where the drivers and the constructors are going to be battling out to see who will win the F3 title for drivers and the F3 constructors. And we're at the Autodromo Jos Carlos Pace Interlagos. It's a 2.667 miles with a 4.292 kilometers. It has got 36 laps of this glorious track. It's a famous track. Senna, Ayrton Senna, brilliant driver. It's a shame what happened to him in '94. I don't want to say anymore, but he was one of the bestest ever drivers in F1 history and always will be. And in this track, you got the Senna S's, obviously Ayrton Senna. You got turns 1, 2, and 3. They're the ones are crucial to get that good start-up run for their qualifying. And then turn 4, which is like just after the DRS straight, if they can get through without any issues and try and turn in when they go down the hill to get through the second sector. The second sector is the most crucial one. The reason being is it's got tricky corners, like tricky S's corners. That's where you need a little bit of high aero. But you don't want to put too much high aero because you will lose out on sectors 1 and 3, which are the long straights. So obviously sector 1's got a little bit of the turns, but sectors 1 and 3 have definitely got the straights, majority of it anyway. So that's what they need to watch out for anyway. But regarding this, through the second sector, they need to get that spot on. And turn 12 is like the most crucial one. Definitely the crucial one. The reason being is they need, because it's like just after the second sector into the third. If you turn in too slow, you're not going to get a good exit to go up the hill throughout that long straight into the start finishing line. And there is 15 turns in this famous track. 15 turns. So we're just waiting for the guys to get themselves prepped up and ready to go, which looks like they are now. As I said before, but I will restart the regarding the drivers and constructors. Last week at USA, we had 5 drivers battling out for the drivers itself. That was Colin J, Sir Spud, Craig, Jamie Met, and F1 Richard. That 5 turned into 2 drivers tonight. The 2 drivers are Colin J and Sir Spud. Massive, massive pressure on them too, because one, Colin J has never ever won a title, because this is his first ever season of Invictus Racing League, and this will be a massive advantage. So I'd like to see how he can cope with the pressure of will he win his first ever title at the first attempt of a league season, or is it going to be Sir Spud, who's been racing in not only on this league but other leagues as well, and he's been racing for ever since God knows. I remembered him back in 2010. And this is his best ever opportunity. Don't forget, he's had 2 opportunities during the Invictus racing career. I'm not saying he bottled it. I don't like the word bottled because that's not the right word. One was a bit unfair on him due to the wrong tyres. I remember that in Japan, in Suzuka, that Veruca. And I tell you what, hopefully that's just it's just going to be insane stuff here. But to me, it looks like it's a dry race at the dry quali at the minute. So just seeing what's happening here. But not only with the drivers, for them too. I mean, like I said, Spud, this is his best ever opportunity. Anything could happen. Anything could happen tonight. You just never know what to expect. Obviously, if one outscores the other, they will win the title. If this is what happens, if both of them get no points or equal points, which I guarantee you it will be when they both have DNFs or outside the points, then Spud would win based on 3 wins on the bounce, what happened in the last 3 races. That has put him right back into the title hope. So he's got 2 chances. One, he must outscore Colin J, and the other must outscore. Sorry, Colin J must outscore Sir Spud. But Sir Spud will win it either way if both of them get 0 points, or if Sir Spud outscores Colin J. But anything could happen. So while we're waiting for that, I will mention about the constructors in a minute, but I'm watching Brennan's as he's the first person to... I think he's the first person to cross over the line. Yes, he is. Brennan's is doing his lapping now in the first sector. So he needs to get into the high 16s. 17.3. It's a good time. Don't get me wrong, that's a good time. But he needs to try and get a decent start. Right. But yeah, I've just been confirmed by the weather crew at the minute. Dry quali and dry race. So there's no wet race, which I was hoping to see what the guys could be, what they're going to do on this under pressure moment. This is absolutely insane stuff. So Brennan's is trying to get into the 53. He's just going to the 52s, probably 53s. He's going up the hill. This is the way I said that turn 12. Oh, Ferocious Stone was ahead. Sorry, I do apologise. I thought he was the first one. Ferocious Stone done a fastest lap of 108.5. Brennan's has done a 109.9. Not good enough. Massive advantage for the McLaren driver. Trying to see who. Stephen battling out here. Brilliant lap from Colin J. I was trying to see who out of them two, Colin J also Spud, would get the quicker time. Stephen's done a 110.4 on the mediums. Tej, aka Tom, with a 110.3. Carlos done a 111.4. BW Clyde's done a 108.9. Notorious has done a 110.6. Snoop Dogg, Marky, with a 109 flat. Here, F1 Richards moved up to 108.9. Massive advantage for the McLaren, which I'll say in a minute. Oh my God, this is going in. Nitric Ash just moved up to 8 with a quick time on the mediums with a 110 flat. JMet 110.2. Craig's done a 109.4. But bloody hell, I can't even catch up. Fast going has done a 110.1 on the soft tyre now. Notorious has done a 110.6 now. Agent Steel, WD60, 66, sorry, on this one. He's got 1/10 quicker. He probably did have an invalidate lap. He's just gone wide there on that corner. So Spud has moved up to second, 2/10 behind Colin J. The top 2 leaders, joint leaders of the Drivers' Championship, both of them are on the top 2. That's what we like to see. That is what we would like to see, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God, Steele's gone off the grass, gone on the grass a little bit there. We've got yellow flags for sector 2 now. Oh my God, what do we do around here? 52. Steele, what can he do on this lap? He needs to get into. This is one quick lapse here. Oh my God, what can he do? He might get 109. 109.2. 109.2, which moves him up to 7th place. 7th place in the league, in the I can't say, on the qualifying situation. We are coming up to 12 minutes 40 left of the Invictus Racing League F3 League. the title decider for both the drivers and the constructors, and I cannot wait to see what unfolds here. I cannot wait. I'm just going to see what Alga does on the soft tyre. He's done a 16.9. That's where you aim for the... you've got to get into the 16s to stand any chance. If you get to the low 16s, that's a massive quick advantage for you. I think in the soft tyre, if you can get the same time as Snoop Dogg, Marky, with 5th with a 108.8, that's a good time, to be fair, with the soft tyre. So that's a massive advantage for him. Again, I don't know what the time is for Sector 2 because that's the same as Sector 1 time. Yeah, to see what Alga does on his lap. He might do it. I want to see them two, the top two drivers, near the end. He might do it. He's done a 109 flat. 210, about a tenth or two off Snoop Marky's time on the softs. But to be fair, if you compare that, he has done 3 laps on the soft tyre, so that may compromise a little bit on the soft tyre. Hopefully that doesn't too much there. Tej is on the medium tyres at the minute, did a 109.7. Yeah, that is a, to be fair, in the medium tyres is alright, to be fair, but that's if you want to last the whole race. Pretty much like probably about 20 laps and then get 16 laps of the soft tyre. Some people did about over 20 laps on the soft tyre or medium tyre last night of the Performance League 1. Absolutely insane stuff. So I wouldn't be surprised. Oh! Who was that? Oh no. Unfortunately, guys, the reason why I just saw there, unfortunately, from what I've seen, I think we might have a bit of a desync issue with Jamie Met. Oh! Ferocious Stan just pulled. Oh, this is going to be absolutely interesting, not just for the drivers, but the constructors as well. Ferocious Stan, I tell you what, Colin Jensen Spud are on the McLaren sandwich here. In the qualifying, we're under 10 minutes left of the qualifying so far. Absolutely insane stuff. Absolutely brilliant stuff from Ferocious Dan. He's been impressing me left, right and centre. Unfortunately, because he hasn't got the mic, I hope he has got it this week, because I'd like to hear his views from the last few races that he's done when he got the podiums. So I'd like to see what he would have done. But so Spud's gone out on his lap on another set of super softs. He needs to be quicker. I was speaking to Sir Spud just before the race, and he's trying everything he can to try and, he says, look, I want to try and concentrate, I want to try and do well. I'm just focusing on one race at a time. I'm going to aim for the 4th win. I'm going to try and aim for the 4th win. He's had a hat-trick of wins. The last 3 races, he's had a hat-trick of wins. So I'm going to see what he does on his lapping now. So I'm just going to watch it from his point of view, on his driver TV camera point of view now. This is where I said the first sector, the first few corners, get the DRS straight now and try and get to the 16s if possible. 17. We've got yellow flags for sectors 1 and 2. Got a little bit wide there. I don't know if that may compromise. He's lapping for the invalidated lap. Hopefully that doesn't compromise too much here. But Craig's moved up to 4th with a 108.6. BW Clyde 108.6. Fasconi done a 108.9. Alga's done a 109 flat. Steel 109.2. JMS done a 109.6 on the medium tyre. Carlos just moved up to 11th with a 109.6. This is absolutely interesting stuff here. So Spud, he's going a little bit slower. This is where I said turn 12. That's the point where you've got to get that momentum up the hill. If you don't, you'll lose a few seconds here and there. And he's gone back in, which I was not surprised at all. I was not surprised with that. Oh, F1 Richard's going back into the pits as well. I'm going to watch Fasconi now, because last night he impressed me. Okay, maybe not. Fasconi impressed me last night, where he started in pole in the Ferrari, and he took it with ease with the race itself. He's 7 tenths behind the pole at the minute, so he needs to try and get something out of it. Anyway, Steele in 10th at the minute. 2 tenths slower on his better time, but hopefully hopefully he'll try and do a little bit quicker. Yeah. I'll try and see what the bestest time is. So some of the guys who are on, Snoop Mark is still on the soft tyre for the best ones at the minute. I think Spud may have had an invalidated lap. We've got yellow flags on sector 2 now. I'm not sure what's happened exactly, but hopefully that doesn't compromise too much. But still watching Steele. He's a 10th quicker. He's 2 tenths slower on sector 1. So he would have been a 109.2. He would have been... Carlos just gone wide there. He might be slow. Yeah, 109.3. Not good enough. He might have to go back in for another set of super softs. Stephen doing his lapping now on the soft tyre at the minute. I'm just going to watch Colin J in a minute. He's going to do his lapping in a minute. But I want to see where Stephen's done the best time. Oh! Brilliant! Oh, absolutely brilliant from Snoop Dogg Marky. Absolutely brilliant. What a lap for 108.1. Oh, this is quite interesting stuff here. I'm going to watch Colin J now. Colin J try and do his lapping. Try and get ahead of Sir Spud. He's already ahead by 2 tenths on the lap here, but 16.7. That's pretty much the perfect lap to get around here as quickly as possible. I'll tell you what, guys, this is absolutely tight stuff from 1st to 10th. Sorry, 1st to 9th, it'd be like about 9 tenths difference. Insane stuff here. Notorious has just changed to the wets for some strange reason. He's changed his back to the super softs. That was weird. Just watching Colin J try and do his lapping now. Might be quicker, you know. He might be quicker. It looks like he might do a little bit quicker than... Might be quicker than Ferocious Dan. I'll be very surprised if he gets into the 108 or probably 107s. 108.2. A 108.2. A moved ahead of Ferocious Dan. Brilliant lap from Colin J. Advantage Colin J. Advantage Colin J. Unless the Spud gets the advantage. 17. He's 3 tenths slower on Colin J's best first sector time. What a lap from Snoop Markey. Absolutely brilliant. And considering this is his first ever league not his first ever league racing this race, but he has raced in a few races this season. But to get pole like that at the minute with 4 minutes left of the qualifying, needs to get into the 51s. He's just got ahead in the 51s. He needs to get a good exit here. Might be quick. He needs to get 3 tenths quicker. It may compromise him on the first sector time. Oh! A 10th. He's missed out by a 10th on his title challenge. Advantage still Colin J. Advantage still Colin J. Absolutely insane stuff. I'm going to watch Craig now, doing his lapping now. He was very unlucky last week. He had a DNF last week at the USA, which cost him the chance of joining Sir Spud and Colin J with the title challenge. Oh, Craig's just gone back into the pits now. He did a 108.6. Is that his fitted tyres? Oh no, that's his best time on the super softs. So I was still watching it based on the super soft tyre. So still watching from that point of view here. F1 Richard had a chance, same with Craig, with the Drivers' Championship last week. Unfortunately, just missed out because he had less points. Oh, I think he might go back in. Oh, every time I pick someone, they go back into the pits. Fast going done a 1. It's 108.9, 17.3. Not good enough. Not good enough for the first sector. He needs to get into the 16s to stand any chance of having a good lap here. Needs to stand any chance. But tries to do everything possible here. So, we've still got 2 minutes, coming up to the 2-minute marker now. 2 minutes left. What can Fasco... Oh no! Fasconi's messed up on that last few corners there. Surely we'll have to go back in. Yellow flags for sector 2 now. It looked like Steele gone a little bit wide there, so he may compromise his lapping. Snoop and Colin are going out for another set of the times. Would Spud go out again? One way to find out. Nigel Gash, I haven't seen him like throughout the qualifying race. He's a tenth quicker on his time. He's on the super soft tyres. He's had an unlucky season again. He's had some points, don't get me wrong. Carlos retired from the session. Yellow flag on sector 3. Nigel Gash, he was really unlucky during the season. F1 Richards has retired from the session, which I believe those two have been retired in the pits. Like I said, Nigel Gash has been really unlucky with the season. He's had points, don't get me wrong, but his best finish was 7th place. Hopefully that may change. Oh, he's gone wide. That may invalidate his lap. He would have got 5/10. He would have got into the top 9 at least. Is he going back to the pits? No, he's going for it. He's still going for it. Oh, it wasn't invalidated after all. It was a 109 flat. A 109 flat. And here we go. You know what it is? Whoa, brilliant! Brilliant from Snoop. Oh my God, that is absolutely insane. Colin James moved up to the 107, same with Snoop Dogg. Marky, what was the Spud do? He's losing 3/10 again from sector 1. As you just heard, that was the countdown theme. If you don't hear it before, that's normally on the Channel 4 game show. The theme, absolutely insane. When you hear that buzz, well, you hear that timer when you got 30 seconds left. And unfortunately, the time has ran out here now. Absolutely insane stuff. So Spud needs to get in. Needs to get into the 107s. He needs to get close. Craig's moved up to 108.5. JMS done a 108.5 as well. But in the soft tyre. Oh! Who was that? Oh! Nigel Gash. Oh. Oh. I do not know what to say. I'm hoping that doesn't kick Spud off. I'm hoping he will try and concentrate on getting ahead of Colin J. Advantage Colin J at the minute. But I don't know if there was a bit of... Again, this is what I was saying about earlier with Jamie Metz' desync issue. I don't know if Nigel Gash... I don't know. That will have to be reviewed from the steward's point of view. But Sir Spud... I don't know if Sir Spud could have gone left at that point. I don't know. I can't say, but it's very tough. Especially, you don't want that to happen on that. You do not want that to happen on the last race of the season. Here are your short qualifying for the Brazilian Grand Prix for the F3 League for Invictus Racing League. You got Snoop Dogg Marky in first, Colin J in second, Ferocious Dan in third. I was going to say Advantage Colin J. Spud in fourth, Craig in fifth, Jamie Match in sixth, Frasconi in seventh, F1 Richard in eighth, BW Clyde is in ninth, Steele is in 10th, Nigel Gash was in 11th, but he will drop down 5 places. Alga is in 12th, O'Stephen in 13th, Notorious is in 14th, Carlo in 15th, Tej in 16th, Brennon's in 17th, and Captain Stiff's the only one who's not done a lap in 18th place. Again, guys, like I said, I don't want to be biased or anything like that, but like I said, this is going to be. You don't want anything drastic happen on the last race of the season. You don't want that to happen. Look, I didn't mention about the constructors. That's all I wanted to do. Obviously, Red Bull is in the lead at the moment with 104 points, with Jamie and BW Clyde. You got the Haas team of Colin and Alga in 95 points. So 9-point gap between the Red Bulls and the Haas. And then the McLaren with F1 Richard and Ferocious Dan. I would say advantage McLaren. Reason being that I think they were in the top 5, top 6, I think. Obviously Colin and Jamie were in there, I think. I can't even remember. But yeah, just waiting to see what's going to happen next. But obviously, if the Haas team outscore the Red Bulls by at least 9 points or more, again, this is going to be tough for me during this race, because what's going to happen if the Haas team are equal points, or if the McLaren team are equal points with Red Bull, or vice versa? If all three had I don't know if that will be counted back as whoever's had the most points as a team, as in, like, based on, like how we do the counter wins. I don't know if it'd be like based on who had the most points, how many times they've had the most points. I'll have to find out about that, but we've never come across that. Last night in the Performance League 1, we had 3 drivers. Obviously, Mr. Sky Z had a 10-point gap advantage anyway, but there was 2 other drivers of SJD and Meg Lugby. Unfortunately, Meg Lugby was in the right place on the position, but unfortunately, for his sake, Mr. Sky Z was in the top 6, and he needed to get no points because he finished second. If he had finished first and Mr. Sky Z finished in 9th, he would have won the title. And I will say this now again, Mr. Sky Z is the first ever driver that I have seen ever in Invictus Racing League where he's not had any wins but still won the Drivers' Championship. That is a massive achievement for Mr. Sky Z. So well done to him from last night, and well done to Meg Lugby and MJ Coop for their constructors. They're a fantastic team. I wish them to carry on so they can defend it. So the guys are going to get themselves prepped up and ready to go. Hopefully we're going to see some good driving tonight. Obviously some of the drivers will go up after the end of this season. I believe there is going to be, which I believe would be a 2-week break, and then we'll go straight to the pre-season races. So, and then we'll be back into season 2. Like I said, season 1's been the longest we've had because we've had so many, like 2 long breaks, 1 week and the 2-week break of everything else here. But oh, okay. So Nigel Gash would have a 5-place. I thought it was a 5-place grid penalty, but it'd be 5 position place drop wherever he finishes. So if he finishes from 11th there, he would drop down to be 16th place. So as you can see, Snoop Markey is in first, Colin J is in second. Advantage him on the drivers as it stands. Ferocious standing in third. So Spud is in fourth. Craig is in 5th. Jamie Met is in 6th. I'm not sure what's happened to him. Fascone is in 7th. F1 Richards is in 8th. BW Clyde is in 9th. Oh, sorry, I said McLaren was in the top 5. They were 3rd and 8th. I did notice F1 Richards was in the top 5, but then drivers pitch joined the session there. Steele is in 10th. Nigel Gash is in 11th. Alga is in 12th. O'Stevens is in 13th. Notorious is in 14th. Collis in 15th. Tej is in 16th. Brennons is in 17th. And Captain Stiff in 18th place. And they're all set and ready to go. As you can see from the bottom half, they've all gone for the softs or medium tyres. So interesting stuff from the guys here because they want to try and go long here. But here we go. You don't get any more than bog off deals, as what they're saying on the chat before. Here we go. Here we go. We might have the final race of season 1 of F3 with 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 red lights, and we are go, go, go. Snoop Dogg is going to drive through penalty for a jump start. That is bad news. But Colin, oh! I'm trying. Oh my God, there's been some collisions at the back of the grid. I'm not sure exactly what happened there. Oh my God, one of the Red Bulls. That could be Jamie Met. Oh my God, this is absolutely insane stuff. My God, Jamie Met's dropped down to 18th. Notorious has dropped down to 15th now. So Spud's dropped down to 5th. Craig's moved up to 4th. Not good. Oh my God, this is absolutely insane stuff here. There's battles going on left, right and centre here. I'm going to have my throat's going to be absolutely killing. Oh my God, one of the Toro Rossos just cut the corner there. I think that was Steele trying to get ahead of Carla. Captain Steve moves up to 15th. From 18th to 15th in the first lap. That's a good move for Captain Steve on the medium tyres. Brilliant. Oh, who was that? I think that was O'Steven. Oh, Stephen. Colin Chase done the fastest lap of 1:16. Oh no. Colin Chase moved up to 1st. Frosestad drops down to 2nd now. We might see some change in battles here. Snoop Markey had to pit in. Well, had to go into the drive-through penalty because of that jump start. He'll be absolutely livid. He could have had his first ever win in that one. Tej just moved up to 10th. Nigel Gash dropped down. Oh! Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! What's happened here? Alga's got a 5-second stop-go penalty for driving. Severe collision with Tej, but again, that will need to be checked because I wanted to see some good driving tonight, but tonight I've seen some incidents there, not good, and needs to improve for next season. Don't get me wrong, I've enjoyed this season. Colin J, massive advantage for him. He's in the lead with a 1:11.6 on the qualifying. DRS is now enabled now. Oh, the desync of Jamie Met. I'm sorry I kept saying his name, but it's doing the same as what happened with, I think it was last week or the week before, in one of the other leagues where they kept jumping up and down. I'm hoping this will get fixed soon, but Colin J doing his job in at the minute. Try and see if there's any battles going on. BW Clyde trying to close in on Fasconi for 6th place at the minute. So I'm going to watch it from his point of view now throughout this lap 3 and possibly in lap 4. As you can see, might have to go into Spud. So Spud needs to get ahead of Craig. He said to me also, while I was speaking to him, a quick chat with him, he said he doesn't want to get behind Craig, the original Flying Scotsman. The reason being is he's a good defender. And he might have a chance to get ahead here. But I want to try and get back to BW Clyde. So Spud's done the fastest lap of a 1:11.4. 2 in a bed. Oh my God, you don't see any. Oh, that could have been nasty there. That could have been nasty business there. But fair play to these two drivers. barley now. Oh my God, this is absolute. Look at this. Oh, Craig's moved up to fourth. But Spud moved up to fourth. Oh, oh no. Oh no. Has he broken his wing? I don't think he has. I'll probably find out in a minute. Oh, I'm speechless here. I do not know what to say. I don't know if Spud, if he gets quicker, then he hasn't lost his wing. He's alright. He's alright at the minute. Brocious down, try and close in on Colin J. Chance to get ahead. No, he's trying to be defensive here. Colin J. Absolutely insane stuff here. Oh my God, my throat's going to be killing here. But Ferocious Stone doing everything possible to do well for the McLaren team to get some decent points in for. He needs to get ahead of the Red Bulls and the Haas team to stand any chance of getting some decent points in. At the moment, McLaren would do well, but we'll do some decent advantage points here so far. So, still watching it from still watching it from Sir Spud's point of view. Sir Spud needs to get some decent points. Notorious has got a 3-second top penalty for multiple warnings. He needs to get past Craig as quickly as possible. He doesn't want to stay behind. Plus, he doesn't want to ruin his tyres too much. But I want to try and go back into the back end because there's some... Oh no, Jagash is retired. What's happened to it? Oh, he's crashed. Just seeing in the background, he's crashed. Something must have happened. Nodrikash has left the session here. With yellow flags in sectors 1 and 2. Now, what will Ferocious Stone will be thinking? What do I need to do to get past Colin J? So Spud might have a chance against Craig. But the McLaren's behind. Oh, brilliant move. No. Oh, Craig's doing the switcheroo. Oh, what do you pick? Oh my God, these two having a ding-dong battle here. What a move. Oh, what do you do? Oh my God, two. They're side by side from the last few corners here. So Spud moves on to third. Oh, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Brilliant stuff. Oh, what a... Oh, you know what? Fair play to Sir Spud and Craig. Oh, there's some debris. Who was that? Fasconi. Ferocious down. Chance. Ferocious down moves up the first. Ferocious down moves up the first. Colin J drops down to second now. So Spud's... Oh my God, what the... Oh my God, these two are having a ding-dong battle. Oh, Craig's moved up to third. But Sir Spud might have a chance here with the DRS. No, Craig's got the DRS. But where's everyone, Richard? Oh my God, this is absolutely insane stuff here. Oh my God. Oh, I thought Sir Spud has a chance of getting ahead of Craig. But F1 Richard is just playing it easy. Oh, Sir Spud nearly went to the back of Craig there. He needs to be careful there. Needs to be very careful there. And BD McClure wants to join the party here. He really does want to join the party. Oh, JMS dropped down. Ferocious Stone's pulling away. A little bit here, a little bit there. Not doing like a DJ moment here, but a little bit of gaps here in between. But I'm going to watch a bit of the back now, while the guys are probably having a little bit of a ding-dong battle at the moment here. Unless the Spud... Oh. I would have thought F1 Richard would have been closer to Sir Spud. He's more close to Sir Spud than Sir Spud is to Craig, sorry. Oh, Stephen moves up to 11th. Reynolds drops down to 12. What a move from O'Stephen. O'Stephen's been really unlucky this season. His best finish was 7th. But don't get me wrong, he is like I said, he's trying everything he can throughout the whole season of Invictus Racing League, of the F3 League. But Brennan's, oh my God, Brennan's, oh, that could have been nasty there between Brennan's and O'Stephen there, between them two. But I want to get back into the top 3. Well, the 3rd place, Frasconi moves up to 14th. Notorious drops down to 15th now. Oh my God, what do you do? What do you do? JMS dropped down again. Oh my God, I am absolutely speechless here. Absolutely speechless. I'm just trying to see what happens here, but Spud needs to get past Craig as quickly as possible to stand any chance of beating Colin J. He needs to get past him. The last few laps, he had a fantastic overtake, but Craig's just... The original Flying Scotsman, oh my God, F1 Richards doing the... he did the slide there, like, hee shamal on that one. But F1 Richards tried to be patient here and try and pounce when these two in front of him try and make a little bit of a mistake here, a little bit here, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Absolutely insane stuff, but it's a Spud. He needs to do something here. Absolutely insane stuff. What do you do? What do you do? Brennan's is close. Oh, so Spud pits. So Spud has pitted. Will he go for the mediums or will he go for the another super softs? He's going for the soft tyre. He's going for the soft tyre, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely insane stuff here. He's going for the soft tyre. Absolutely insane stuff here. Where's he come out? He might be dropping down to 11th, maybe 12th. 12th. Colin J doing everything possible to close in on Ferocious Dan. I'm speechless here. I do not know what to say, but might have a battle between Brennan's, O'Stephen and Sir Spud for the 9th and 10th respectively. I don't know if he was trying to pit early so he try and get ahead of Craig and try and avoid I can't say. Try and avoid the... Oh, Brennan's could have lost it there. Craig and Peter McLeod pit. So, oh my God, Spud could have been nasty again. Brennan's looks like his back tyres must be going, but where's Craig? Craig's just finished in the pits. Where's Sir Spud? Sir Spud's trying to get past Brennan's, and he does. Craig's gone past. James got 3 seconds off over 2 for multiple warnings, but where is Sir Spud? Craig's ahead. Craig is ahead of Sir Spud. Craig is ahead of Sir Spud. He did not want that in this situation of the Drivers' Championship at the moment. He did not want that at all. And I don't know where the pencil is. Oh, there we go. Regarding this, I'm still watching it from Colin J's point of view here. Colin J's advantage, Colin J. Advantage, Colin J. But Craig's trying to get past O'Stephen as quickly as possible. He really is trying to get past him as quickly as possible. So Spud will not be happy with this situation at the minute. If I was him, I would not be happy. But he's going to try and do everything he can. This is going to be tough. But Craig's got the advantage here. Might have the advantage of the overtake. I'm watching it from Peter McCloy's point of view. Craig's gone a little bit wide there, but Craig may have the advantage. Oh, two in the bed. Brilliant move. Oh, brilliant move from Craig. O'Stephen looks like he's really struggling with the soft tyres at the minute with 11 laps. of the soft tyre at the moment, but Peter McLeod doing everything possible to try and close in on Craig. Oh, O'Stephen could have been a nasty collision, but O'Stephen. Oh, Peter McLeod. Oh, what a move! You don't see that much every day at the Brazilian, that part of the track. What a move! Brilliant! Brilliant stuff! Absolutely insane stuff. Now, chance. So Spud has got to get past O'Stephen. He's got to get past O'Stephen. I'm trying to go through as quickly as possible with the driver situations here. As things stand with the drivers, Colin J will win the Drivers' Championship. Regardless of where Sir Spud is at the moment, but Sir Spud needs to get past O'Stephen as quickly as possible. And he does! Where is he? Oh, okay, Sir Spud moves up to 10th. He was trying to avoid the F1 Richard moves up. Craig tries to go side by side with Alga. What a move! Brilliant! Brilliant stuff! Oh my god, I will need a drink after all that tonight. Oh my god, ladies and gentlemen. Alga will need to pit within like 8 laps with the medium tyre. Oh my god, absolutely insane stuff here. Where's Jamie? Jamie is in... He's not in 5th, he's probably at the back, I think. So Beaver Clyde will be on 3 points. So it'll be 107 points at the moment with the situation with Red Bull situations. Colin J would have... Oh, Colin J's pitted. Colin J's pitted for the medium tyre. So he's doing the one stop. But where's the Spud? Where's Colin J? Colin J's ahead. Is that F1 Richard? So Spud needs to get ahead of F1 Richard. And he does. Just about. He needed that, Sir Spud. He really needed that because he needed to get something out of it. He needs to get past Algo quickly and try and get to close enough to BW Clyde and Craig as quickly as possible. F1 Richards right at the back of Sir Spud on the fresher soft tyres. But yeah, interesting stuff here, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely insane stuff here. Because all Ferocioustan pits, he was trying to see when Colin J would pit. And because of that, Colin J pits. Advantage Colin J. Advantage Colin J. Because normally it's like 20 seconds. Normally. Always gone for the soft tyre. So he will have to pit again. Boy. Craig, then BW Clyde's just got the fastest laps of 1:11.2. So BW Clyde, the third flying Scotsman. Absolutely insane stuff here. So Steele leading the race at the moment, but it will definitely be Colin J. Oh my god, Sir Spud went wide there, but this will be a massive advantage for F1 Richard. But Sir Spud has got the DRS. Try and close in on Alga. Ferocioustan. Notorious has got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. I want to try and get onto Ferocioustan as quickly as possible because this might be an advantage. Ferocioustan will need to get at least 20 seconds ahead of Colin J if he wants to get past and pit in for, which I would believe, the Super Softs at the end of the race. Oh, F1 Richard, could have been a nasty accident between himself and Sir Spud. The guys are really struggling at the minute. Oh my god, Ferocioustan! Ferociotan side by side with Colin J. Moves up to first. What a move! Brilliant! Where's the Spud? Chance for the Spud. We might have 2 overtakes in 1. Where's Alga? Oh, brilliant! Oh, brilliant move from Sir Spud there. But watching it from there, Sir Spud. Oh, the 2 collide. Alga's fault on that one. Yeah, the gap was there, but he should have broken a little bit earlier. The way it looked as if Spud had that corner first. A little bit of contact there. I know Spud didn't knock off, but Alga should have been careful with his driving on that corner. So, F1 Richard trying everything possible to try and close in on Alga, who's on older, medium tyres. Same with Brennan's. He's on older, fresh. No, fresh. Exciting. Snoop Markey's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Someone's had a... Brennan's just dropped down. But where's F1 Richard? F1 Richard side by side with Alga. Oh, again, a little bit of contact between them two. Oh, sorry. That's the first contact between them two. But really need to be careful with the driving and stuff as well. Alga's already going for the defensive. And then going back into the racing line here. Really intense stuff here, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely insane stuff. If you've just joined, good evening to you all. Driver situation with the driver championship and the constructors. At the minute, it will be. I will find out now. Peter McClyde, where is he? He's in 4th, so that will be 7 points. Colin J is in points. Alga is in F1 Richard. Sorry about this, guys. Muttering to myself. 4 and Precious down. 16. 11. Oh my god, if it stays like this, Red Bull will just nick it by 1 point. If it stays like this. Actually, I take that back. Oh, yeah, ignore me, because I'll keep forgetting Jamie Metz. Yeah. JMS got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings here. So Spud needs to do something to get back into this Drivers' Championship. I'm not being harsh, but he has been second best. So this race, oh my god, there could have been a collision between Snoop Markey and Alga. Oh no. Oh, where's Snoop Markey? Snoop Markey's not racing. What's happened to him? I thought there was going to be a collision there, but there's not. But Peter McClyde at the minute trying to close in on Craig. I'm trying to look at the back end, guys. That's all. I'm trying my hardest here. This is absolutely insane stuff. Steele, WD66 has got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings here. Peter McClyde, the third flying, the battle of the Flying Scotsman's here. Craig, the original, holding on, the veteran original Flying Scotsman, holding on for 4th. Peter McClyde, the third Flying Scotsman, doing everything possible to try and close in on Craig as quickly as possible. As things stand at the minute, Alga's dropped. I will do another update on the constructors as quickly as possible. But at the minute, Peter McClyde will do everything possible to close in on Craig for 3rd. This will be his best race so far this season. Oh, brilliant! Oh no! The veteran original Flying Scotsman holding on for 3rd. For 3rd. Doing our cry from open all hours here. Oh my god, Peter McClyde moves up. Peter McClyde moves up. Oh! Oh! Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm hoping that didn't cause any collisions there. Has Peter McClyde got a bit of front wing down? No. It was the same situation as what happened with Sir Spud earlier on in the race. I was worried about the situations there, but F1 Richards trying to close in on Sir Spud now. Sir Spud 7 seconds behind Peter Clyde. Oh, sorry, Sir Spud is 7 seconds behind Peter Clyde. He needs something. He needs to try and do something to stand any chance. I said to him, this is his best ever opportunity to win a race. Not to win a race, but to win a Drivers' Championship. Craig's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. F1 Richard moves up to 5th now. So Spud drops down to 6th place now. I'm not sure where Snoop Markey is. That will need to be revised with the positions. And I think that's putting off a few of the drivers now. With the ghost drive now. That would put me off a lot, to be fair. If I was driving. Which I don't blame Sir Spud dropping off a little bit and then seeing what's going on. But watching it from that point of view here, Sir Spud would be thinking, what do I need to do to do everything possible? Oh my God. Brennan's just got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Jamie Mate would be thinking, what do I need to do to bring the look back? Considering he considering he's done, he's dropped down from F2 after 2 races and being like the top 5. That's still a massive achievement, regardless. F1 Richards pulling away, but obviously I'm not going to say Snoop Markey moves up, but that will have to be reviewed. I think Snoop Markey has probably got kicked and he can't get back in. But oh my God, Jamie Met. I don't know if that's his actual position here, but I don't even know where all the other positions are. But Fasco trying to close in on Collar. I haven't spoken to any of the others at the back because there's so much action going on at the front. And regarding the drivers and constructors, I am trying my hardest to get everyone's in with TV time as well. But oh my God, Fasconi nearly did what Peter Clyde tried to do earlier on in the race. But insane stuff here. Coca-Cola holding on for 15th. Absolutely insane stuff here. Look at it now. Fasconi doing everything possible. Here we go. Chance now. Alga. Captain Stiff. Sir Spud pits. Is he going for another set of softs? I think he might, you know. That might be him just ahead. I saw from the pit exit. Yeah, it was him. Just got ahead of Fasconi. Carlo was a sitting duck there, but brilliant move from Fasconi to move up to 12th place. But Sir Spud would go up to 9th because Notorious and Brennan's will need to pit at some point. Brennan's 22 laps on the medium, so fair play to him. So, like I said, fair play to him. I think that was his second stop, wasn't it? Oh, he hasn't stopped yet. Brennan's has not stopped, so he will have to pit. But Sir Spud will need to try and get the advantage here. I was going to say, as long as Brennan's wasn't going into the pits then, that would have been a nasty accident there. But Sir Spud moves up to 10th with a breeze there. So, brilliant move from Sir Spud there for 10th place. Some of the drivers are all spread out now, so it's a bit awkward now. unless some of the drivers are thinking that the medium's not going to last till the end, I think they will. Based on what happened with Brennan's likelihood now. You can see the line, I think. Might be wrong. Yeah, you can see the line coming through for the on the left-hand side of the tyre that I just saw. Insane stuff here. Captain Steve trying closing on Alga here. Beater with Clyde pits, which I'm guessing for the super softs. Yes, it is. So Spud will need to get ahead as quickly as possible, which he won't. Captain Stiff, he had a fantastic season. Regardless what happened tonight's race, he's had a fantastic season in the F3 League. And fantastic commentator as always for the No Assist League. Brilliant to work with, etc. You know, hopefully he'll carry on with the No Assist commentary stuff next season. But hopefully he'll carry on racing in F3 or wherever league he will be in next season. So Captain Steve trying everything to get past passing Alga 85 for 13th place. Absolutely insane stuff. We've got 10 laps left. 10 laps left of the final race of the F3 League, of the Invictus Racing League, at the glorious race of Brazil. I was hoping that there'll be some wet weather to make it a bit spicy for the Drivers' Championship. But unfortunately, that's never going to happen. We might have a battle for 12th at the minute. Craig's pitted for the Super Softs now. And Torres has got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. So I'm just trying to see what's happened here now. 4 cars. There's a 4-car battle here. Oh, what was that? Fasconi just broke all of a sudden. That was a quick move from like Brennan's Cola and Captain Stiff and Alga as well. Chance. We might have a battle here. Alga's got the DRS advantage here. Alga's going for the inside. He's got the advantage here. Oh, that could have been nasty there between Captain Stiff and Cola. A little bit of contact between Captain Stiff and Cola. Fair enough. Like I say, Captain Stiff broke late there. So Spud needs to get past those Stephen quickly. But however, he's 11 seconds. How much time is it behind the leader? 42 seconds. Peter McCart's done the fastest lap of 109.6. Chance now for Spud. Oh my god, that could have been nasty. So Spud moves up. So Spud moves up too. Oh my... Again, I don't know where Jerry Metz is on the track, but Peter McCloud, there was a bit of a jump there. Peter McCloud tried to close in on Steele. Agent Steele, WD66 here. Right close behind him now for 6th place. But he needs to get there quick because obviously Craig will be right at the back of his heels if he doesn't watch it. Chance! And he takes it! Oh! No! You could all... again, I don't know if they tried to avoid the contact, but Steele touched the back of Peter McCloud's back wheel. That could have been a nasty bit there, but I'm hoping that will need to be reviewed as well. Again, this is we don't. Again, Jamie Metz off sync, desync issues, and I don't know where he is on track. It looks like we're bashing, but it's not. It's just there's some desync issues within itself. But Colin Joy is doing his job in. He's got 8 laps left to hold on to win his first ever world Drivers' Championship. He'll be absolutely delighted. Absolutely delighted. But anything could happen with the next 7 laps. But Ferocioustan did a brilliant job. So Spud trying closing in on Steele. And he's trying to do a good job here. I don't know where to pick now. Craig, the original Flying Scotsman, is out-muscled by the 3rd Flying Scotsman of Beaver Clyde for 5th place. Both of them on the super soft tyres. Craig got on to a bit of a fresher out of them two. A bit of a fresher tyres at the moment here. But looking at it now, Spud needs to catch up to Steele as quickly as possible. But I don't know. It sounds like I'm biased because I would have loved to have seen Sir Spud win a title because he had so many chances. This is the 3rd best chance to win a title for Invictus, and I don't know if the strategy or the setup or anything is compromised or anything like that, but fair play to Colin J if he holds on for 6 more laps. Fair play to him. Captain Stiff moves up to 9th. Trying to see who else. I hate it when it keeps jumping up, back up and down. Snoop Markey is not on the track. So I would like to know where... But looking at it now, I mean, Colin J could pit for another one, and all he has to do is just outscore Sir Spud. That's all he has to do to win the drivers. If you have been watching since the start, thank you very much, guys, for watching. If you've got any comments, please make sure you comment on there and just ask any questions that you can. If you've got any questions for the drivers for the top 3, that'll be fantastic. Jamie Mesh got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Brennan's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. But F1 Richard. I'm pausing at the minute because I don't know what's going on. I'm just getting a bit fed up with the standards keep moving about left, right, and centre. I wish they saw out the desync stuff, but Jeremy is actually 16th, not 3rd. Snoop Markey is not racing. Oh, just Jeremy Met's car. Obviously not there, but. But where is F1 Richard? He's until he's probably 13 seconds behind Snoop Markey now. Yeah. Just trying to see what time is that. Notorious has got has retired from the session. Not sure what actually happened, but F1 Richard's got 10 seconds, 10-second gap between Snoop Markey and F1 Richard, but I'll need to find out if Snoop Markey did actually race, because I'm not sure if he's actually racing, because it would mean I have to just invite F1 Richard to move up to the podium stuff, but it's a bit awkward when you're in the ghost car. It could be him driving and we just don't see him properly, but I have to wait and see where we get the confirmation. But lap 33 or 36, 3 laps left on the final race of the Invictus Racing League, the F3 Equal Performance League. This season's been magnificent, absolutely magnificent. Fair play to the guys throughout the whole season. They've been nothing but top-notch drivers, and hopefully they'll keep on going as quickly as possible. Oh, Stephen might have a chance to get back into 12th with a chance to try and get ahead of Kohler, who's really struggling with the medium tyres on 15 laps already. So you can see why he's really struggling at the back end, but might have to go back to Craig and Peter McLeod depending on where Stephen is. Notorious has left the session. Kohler. Oh, I thought he was going back into the pits then. Oh, Stephen moves up to 12. Oh, contact. A little bit of contact there. Oh! Captain Steve moves up to 9th. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant stuff. Because this is absolutely insane stuff. But Vasconi's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. He did not want that at all, but anything could have happened there. Alga trying closing on Captain Stiff now for 9th place, respectively. Craig's trying everything he can to try and close in on Beaver Clyde for 5th place. With 2 laps left. Well, 3 laps effectively. But looking at it, 2 laps left. Theoretically 3 laps. But 3 laps left of the Invictus Racing League, F3 League. Two battles going on. We've got Alga, Captain Steve, Peter McLeod and Craig. Craig would need to do everything possible. Oh, I might need to do a bit of a constructors update at the moment. Frostan, oh, you're still in 12th. Where's F1 Richard? 7th. Alga, where are you? 10th, 1. Colin, 10th. Peter McLeod. So, as things stand at the moment, 110 for Red Bull, 11, 106 for Haas, and 19. 104. It will be McLaren will be winning the constructors, because F1 Richard, I don't think the Colin may think of a possibility here to might change it. Snoop Markey's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. I need to ask the guys before I invite them back in. Oh, this will be a chance. Last lap decider for the Constructors' Championship. But Colin J may think of it differently for the McLaren team. McLaren team only need to hold on for one. Oh! Oh no! Colin J has DNF'd on the last lap of the F3 League. Oh my God, what has happened? What has happened? The tyres have changed. Oh, he's crashed. I will be absolutely livid. Oh my God, so Spud would win the F3 Drivers' Championship if he holds on for 9th. As long as he doesn't get any more penalty points. Oh my God. Oh my God. Chance. Ferocious Dan would win the race tonight. Oh my God. Congratulations to Ferocious Dan. Congratulations to Ferocious Dan for winning the race itself. Snoop Markey has finished 2nd, but I might have to ask about the situation here, if he did carry on driving or not. Oh my God, we have a chance for Peter McLeod and Craig. Oh my God, Peter McLeod just nicked it at the part. Where's the Spud? I do not believe it. He'll be absolutely delighted. I need a moment here. I've got a lump in my throat. Oh my god. Oh. Oh. So Spud has won the Drivers' Championship on the last lap. Colin J will be absolutely livid. He had one lap left. Something must have happened on that lap. He hasn't. He'll be absolutely livid. Oh. Oh, this is absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing stuff. Congratulations to Sir Spud for winning the drivers. Congratulations to Ferocious Dan. Snoop Market, if he has confirmed carried on racing. And F1 Richard. I believe that is confirmed. McLaren has won the Constructors' Championship as well. But I'll get that confirmed. But I'm sure that's definitely been confirmed. Oh my god. You never seen anything like it, ladies and gentlemen. You never ever seen it like it. If you put a bet on that Colin J would win the Drivers' Championship, I would put my house on it. No, you have just seen Sir Spud winning the Drivers' Championship. He would have been 1,000. He may have been 10,000 to 1 to win. Based on the last lap, you would have been a winner with a chicken dinner. Absolutely insane stuff. But fair play to these guys. Absolutely insane stuff. I am so sorry I didn't get through the the classification. I do confirm that it is the McLaren that wins the Constructors' Championship. So congratulations also to absolutely insane stuff. But I will invite. Unfortunately, Ferocious Dan can't make it tonight with the mic again. So I will invite Snoop Dogg, Marky, just to clarify if he did carry on racing because he looked like he was ghosting. So we'll try and find out. I'm just trying to find the others in. So bear with me a sec, guys. Snoop Marky and F1 Richard. Just waiting for the guys to join. I will not be inviting like the winners or anything like that. I'm just trying to invite the top 3 tonight. Snoop Mark, are you there? Are you there? Apparently you're in the chat. Not sure what's happened. I'm trying to invite I'm not sure what's going on, ladies and gentlemen. I do apologise for the hold up in this. I'm waiting for. I think F1 Richard hasn't got his mic as well. Hello, Snoop. Oh, unfortunately, he's got issues with the connection. Bear with me a sec, guys. Bear with me a sec, guys. Unfortunately, Snoop, I can't hear him. I'm hoping he'll try and get back in. I'm still trying to get F1 Richard into the chat. So bear with me a sec, guys. Yeah, bear with me a sec, guys. I do apologise if you just joined us. Hello? Um, so just, I was hoping Ferocious Dan would join us tonight, but unfortunately, he's still trying to get with the. So I'm just waiting for the. I'm just still waiting for everyone, Richard, to join us. Snoop, if you can hear me, mate, if you can come out of the party and then come back in, we'll try and have a go again. Oh, hello, Snoop. Right. Okay. Before we right. Good evening to you guys. Hope you're okay and well. Um, Before we start, guys, can you make sure you got your allow voices to be shared on the party settings? So if you go to party settings, then there's voice. I think it's the second from bottom. It should say always allow for you allow your voice to be shared. So make sure you got that set to always allow, please. Thank you.
Yeah. Hold on.
Um, uh, Before I start off, congratulations to Ferocious Dan. He said, unfortunately, he hasn't got his mic with him. He has ordered one, but unfortunately, he hasn't got one with him tonight. I would have loved to have seen his views from the races that he's done, but I'm still waiting for that. So we'll wait for that next season. So congratulations to him on a fantastic win. Uh, but yeah, it was just insane stuff. But fair play to Ferocious Dan. I wish him all the best of luck if he's carrying on in F3 or F2, wherever league he's in. Um, I'm going to speak to the two guys of Snoop Markey and F1 Richard because I'm going to talk to them about their race performance in their podium stuff and then talk about their next season's expectations, see what they're going to do for season two. So, Snoop Markey, how you doing, mate? You all right?
Yeah, not too bad.
No,
I'm enjoying this league. I wasn't enjoying last race, but I enjoyed this one. But yeah, a bit of a bad start. Quali on pole. But yeah, I could have been up there if I didn't make that mistake on the start.
yeah, it was in like I said, Snoop Markey. I mean, you've improved left, right, and centre. I mean, this is your first ever league, isn't it? Really, when you think about it, like I said, racing in this league itself and getting used to the driving back into it, if you know what I mean. Um,
Yeah, so I've not been in leagues for ages. I jumped into this one and I wasn't sure where I'd fit because I did a few test races and I seemed to be kind of in the middle of the pack. But getting back on, on the rig and the wheel and everything, learning where all my buttons are and stuff. Yeah, I think I'm in the top half, which is nice. So next season in F3 should be interesting. But there's some tracks I'm really terrible at. It's weird because Monaco I'm okay at, but yeah, Singapore, oh, terrible. Forget it.
oh, okay, fair enough. I mean, don't get me wrong, Snoop. Hopefully, this is a bounce of for next season and try and build your confidence to see if you can challenge for the top three, possibly top five, but we'll have to wait. What do you reckon? As in, do you think second place just give you a bit of a confidence boost for next season?
Yeah, definitely. I was a bit unsure when I went into quali, but when I put it on pole, I thought, yeah, I've got the pace. But to be honest, my Brazil's my like favorite track. I've been done like 1,000 miles on it or something daft, and so yeah, I've got confidence for next year. But we'll see how it goes because obviously it's been a long season for everyone. I've come into it fresh, so we'll see it the first round, I think.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, from what I've seen, considering you have not done racing for many years, as you've said as well, that should be a good start, like a build of confidence stuff. So, like I said, I wish you all the very best, wherever you do. Hope you carry on with F3 or whatever league that you might consider, with like maybe the realistic performance leagues as well. We'll never know, but obviously F3. Hopefully that will be the confidence boost of try and challenge for the top half as quickly as possible. But there's a couple of things I want to ask about the race itself. I mean, Did you expect to get second tonight, or was you just
No, no, not at all. I had to do the drive-through, which put me, pretty much a
yeah,
pit stop behind the top leaders. And then I had to fight my way through, but I managed the fuel really well. I managed to get through the traffic, and then it was luck really, because I think a few other people had a few wing issues. I don't know. I'll have to watch it back. But I was kind of aiming for fifth really. But
yeah?
yeah, that last lap. Yeah, brilliant. I'll take that.
Fair enough, fair enough. And don't get me wrong, that was a good drive. Considering you had the jump start, I thought, did you add one of them Red Bulls boosts at the back to try and get that boost start? Is that why you wanted that one? That's why you had the drive through. Is that
It
why?
was I couldn't believe it because I did everything right. I pulled my clutch in and then literally I tried to anticipate because obviously I was a bit nervous. New to the league, I don't really know anyone just yet, and I thought that first corner, I really like my rear wing. I want to keep it,
Yeah,
and I certainly like my front wing. But yeah, I just released a little bit too early, so I put everything in party mode. Tried to get a bit of a gap as much as possible on that first lap, and yeah, I had to do the drive-through unfortunately. But I'm happy with clawing back. I think it puts me in the top half of the league definitely. So I'm looking forward to racing in F3 next year. See what we can do.
yeah. And like I said, that's a fantastic. But like I said, I keep saying it, fantastic boost, and you need that just to build that confidence up as well. Um, Another thing, actually, did you get disconnected during the race? Because when I was watching you a few times, your car was ghosted. Is there a reason why, or was it because of desync issues or something? Because it
Yeah,
was,
so it was weird. So basically, as soon as I did the jump start, I
yeah.
ghosted. But then halfway around the lap, it came back again, and then basically when I went in to do the drive-through, it ghosted through the pits, and
Oh,
it was
okay.
weird because it was only on the back end of the circuit coming onto the main straight that it would ghost, and it was really
Right.
weird because I mean my internet connection's a gigabit, so I'm not sure what was going on, but I didn't disconnect, and when I
Oh,
went for
okay.
like overtakes and stuff, I'd find myself doing the move, other people knew I was there, and then all of a sudden I'd like jump into someone else's car. So it must have been some
Yeah.
sort of weird desync.
Yeah. That's what I was a bit worried at because I wasn't sure whether you were still driving or was you like, unless the AI was a bit higher up than expected in the game itself. But I
No, it
thought.
was all me, absolutely all me.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I like the honesty and stuff, so fair play to you, mate, on that one. Because I was a bit worried, thinking, is what's going on here? Snoop Dogg, Marky's just gone ghost here. You know what I mean? It's just like this.
Well,
It's
that's
just
what I
weird.
was thinking because that's what I was thinking because I was trying to talk my way around the drivers because obviously if anyone else has got like bad bandwidth, you can only talk to them when you're near them. So and I talked to two drivers, so I was definitely still in the race. But yeah, every single lap was me. Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I was a bit worried, thinking, is he actually driving? Is he not? Is it quick? Is the AI quicker than I expected? But Snoop Dogg has got it into the second place, and he'd just be absolutely delighted tonight. And I'm pleased that you've like improved left, right, and centre this season in building up from your first league back in. And I wish you all the best of luck, whatever happens next season. If you can hold on for a
Cheers, buddy.
few, if you can hold on for a few more minutes, we'll talk about the next season's expectations, if that's all right with you. If that's okay.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you very much. F1 Richard, are you
Hi,
there?
Mark. I'm here, mate.
How you doing, mate? You all right?
I'm chuffed. Yeah, I'm pleased.
You Are you pleased to get third, or are you pleased to find out, which I believe is confirmed, that the McLaren team, yourself and
Oh,
F1 Ferocious Dan, have just won the Constructors' Championship?
yes.
Because
Oh,
I think I might be wrong, but I'll get that confirmed. I might be wrong, but I'll get that confirmed with you, with the guys. But as far as I'll double check actually. I'm trying to remember where everyone was now because I was still shocked about Spud winning the title and I'm shouting with.
yeah. Gutted
Uh,
for Colin. Unlucky Colin, that.
yeah, I was just, yeah, because I think that could have been, yeah, 12, sorry, 8. Excuse about this, guys. 20 points, so that would be 114. Colin, depending on 105, depending on where did Alga finish? I can't remember now. Alga
Boy,
finished.
you're leaving me on tenterhooks now, Malk.
Yeah, I was trying to remember now. Um,
Let's let's just leave it for now and wait for the official.
yeah. All right. I think, as far as I know, because I know you was ahead of the
The Red Bull.
you definitely ahead of the Red Bull. Depending on
Yeah.
where BW Clyde was, I think I think BW Clyde got fourth, so he had 7 points. 111. Yeah, Red Bull had 111. You guys had McLaren at 114. Depending where 114, 105. Depending on where Alga was, I'm sure would be McLaren, but I'll be wrong. I'll be proven wrong later on, but I'll get that confirmed by someone. But as far as I know, based on the maths here, I might be wrong, but based on the maths, I think
Well,
McLaren have won the constructors championship. So if
I
it
hope
is,
we have because that'll be the icing on the cake for Dan because he's been buzzing about it all week that we can still get the constructors. All week he's been saying we can still do it, we can still do it.
yeah,
And yeah, I think you might be right, Mark. I think we might have just shaded it.
I think you might have just shaded it based on where it was unfortunate about Jamie's desync issues because I think it would have been a different story. Whatever
Yeah.
happened with the Red Bull stuff, but did you expect third tonight in the race? Or
No, as the race settled down, I could see Spud was struggling. I came out behind Spud again, and I thought I've got
yeah,
fifth here because you could see he was struggling with something, and so I thought fifth's on the cards here. And I thought from qualifying eighth to fifth, I would take that. I would be happy with that. So third is a massive bonus. Yeah, it's
oh,
brilliant.
fair. Like I said, throughout the seasons that I've seen you, F1 Richard, and I've said this from the start, I will be honest, you struggled really badly,
Yes, definitely. Yeah, yeah.
and considering from that point in time, from would you say 3 seasons
It's
ago?
I've had two full seasons and a half season when I first started. Yeah,
Okay, so I'll take that back. Say half a season was like a season, to be honest. So it's like
yeah,
3 seasons
yeah,
time. But
yeah.
you started like from the half season where you struggled and thinking, would F1 Richard improve from where he is? Will he improve? And as the season's gone by, you have gone from strength to strength. And I think the last season or the season before, where you had those consistency of the podium stuff, I think that was the turning point. And this season, you had third. Well, obviously, you had third tonight. I'm not sure where you would be in the. I can't remember where you would be in the drivers. So, but to get into the top five at least, considering where you was from 2.5 seasons ago, that is a achieve massive achievement. And I was
Yeah,
just going to say congratulations.
totally agree with you, Malk. Thank you. Yeah,
But yeah, I was like that. Back in 2010, I was struggling. I was not the quickest. I was struggling like mad. I was at the back. I was not enjoying it. I was not racing properly. Then I dropped down a few divisions and then try and build my way back up. And that's how I felt the confidence back up. When you get that first podium, it's one goal. When you get that
yeah,
first win, that's a second goal. To get your first ever title out of nowhere to prove everyone wrong, that is what you call a sweet genius, shall we say, on that one. But but yeah, if you do get that, I'll be absolutely delighted if you do get it. And same for anyone else in the F3 league. I mean, everyone's been driving great. I know I've had in the commentary today. There's been a few incidents left, right, and centre from what I've seen, but that hopefully that'll be able to be sorted with the stewards. But regarding your performance, F1 Richard, do you think this was your best ever race? This, like I said tonight, or do you think some of your races from this season was the best ones?
it's it's actually been on a par with some of the best because once you start getting like BWA Clyde on fresh tyres and Craig behind you, and you know they're catching you every lap, the concentration for me, well, it's mind blowing. You just got to focus so much, every corner, every gear change. It's intense. It really is, to use your phrase, Malk. It's intense stuff.
Yeah, imagine doing it in commentary when you've just watched an epic F3 race when I did not even expect Spud to win. I did not expect the McLaren to, considering where they were third, and they were You had 10 points behind Red Bull as well.
Yeah.
That is a massive achievement as well, to be fair.
Dan has been so fast in the practice sessions we've done. He really has.
Yeah.
So massive congratulations to Dan on tonight's win. Brilliant stuff.
Oh, fair play, mutual respect. Hopefully, if you two still in the same league, I wouldn't be surprised if you two stayed on for another season. If you two decide to stay on, if you two are in the same league as well. But would this be another massive boost for you to carry on next season? Would you say?
Yes,
With
definitely. Yeah, yeah,
oh, fair dues.
yeah. And we've already spoken, me and Dan, and if we are together, we'd like to stay teammates. Yeah, definitely.
Oh, fair dues, fair dues. I think the chat is saying that the Red Bull have won it, but I'd need to get that clarified and stuff because in my screen looks like Jamie Metz was dropped down to last, not there. But I'll get that confirmed. We'll definitely get that confirmed with the constructors. I don't want to confuse people saying one thing and another
Yeah, yeah.
thing. So for now, in my writing, from what I'm seeing at the minute, is the McLaren, but that will be confirmed anyway. But whatever happens this season, you've done a magnificent job, everyone, Richard. Same for you, Snoop, as well, in your first ever season back from league racing as well. Um,
Cheers, buddy.
but yeah, cheers for that, guys. So I spoke to the guys about their F1 performance in the Brazil race tonight, and they've done a magnificent job. Same with Verstappen, he would have been absolutely delighted as well with the race. But I'm just going to quickly talk to them about their expectations for next season and where do you think they'll be like next season if there was a 20 car grid, shall we say. So Snoop Dogg, Marky. Uh, um, as I said,
Got a catchphrase already.
yeah. If you put a different name, you wouldn't have been called the Snoop Dogg or Snoopy. Snoopy would have been worse on that one, but Snoop Dogg will be fine for you, Marky, on that one. What's your expectations for next season? And also, if there was a 20 grid driver, a 20 driver grid, or how do you say it? 20 full grid, shall we say? Full grid of 20 drivers. Where do you think you'll be next season? Expectations wise.
That's a tough one because I've done two races. The Singapore race was a disaster, and this one was more true to form, I think, because I put it on pole. Um, who knows? Because it's the Singapore was my worst track, and Brazil was my best track. So if we pick, I'd be happy to be in the top five. I think I'd be definitely happy to be in the top five. So that's the aim for next year. Constructor wise, I don't even have a teammate. I don't think.
Oh, okay.
I need to find out. I need to find out how to get one of those.
Well, I
But
think once the drivers are confirmed on which league you guys are going to be in, you'll find
yeah,
out who your drivers will be, and then you can ask
right.
out of those drivers who's available for a teammate at the time. But Craig will sort out all the new chats for the new season, probably either this week or next week. But we will let you know anyway what we got, regardless of what's happening. Anyway,
Yeah.
but
So to answer your question, I'll be happy. I'm aiming for the top five, and I'll be happy if I get in the top five on a regular basis. But yeah, I'm just glad to be in a new league, and I'm excited. Good bunch of lads as well. It seems like good banter and good racing as well. So yeah, fair play to the league organisers.
yeah, just massive thank you to Spud and Tom, aka Tedroir, for doing the admin stuff. They've done a magnificent job this season, and I wish them all, wherever they do, I wish they all the very best of luck in wherever they do. But yeah, thank you very much for that, Snoop Dogg, Marky. If you're there for F3, I will keep saying it as your nickname from now on. Snoop Dogg, he's in the lead. That's it. But you'll get my signature whenever you see me next. That's it. That's it. But yeah, thank you very much, Snoop. Well done for second place, and I wish you all the very best wherever you're going to do. If you still stay in F3, or if you're doing the realistic performances as well, or whatever leagues you're going to do. I wish you all the very best, and
Yeah, and to you both as well. It's nice to meet you both.
oh,
Cheers, Marco.
cheers, mate. I'm just the mad one with the commentary box. That's it. But yeah, cheers for that, Snoop. And I wish you all the very best for next season. F1 Richard, Same questions to Snoop Dogg. What's your thoughts of next season, and what are your expectations if you had a 20 grid race each race?
Yeah, I mean, I've set my standards a little bit higher now, haven't I, with this season?
Yes.
So a repeat for me next season has got to be my goal. It really has. At least a repeat of what I'm doing now at the minute. But this F3 league is so competitive, and I'm expecting it to just sort of carry on
Yeah.
next season, just like it is.
I hope so.
So yeah,
Uh,
I do as well, Mark. Because when you're actually out there driving and everything, it's intense stuff, and it's a great bunch of lads. It's some great racing. Yeah, so I just hope it does continue, and I hope I can continue this form that I've got at the moment.
yeah. I mean, I like to see drivers with good form going into next season, carrying on from last season to carry on for new season. Even, I don't even know where I'm saying carrying on for, like the Carry On films next. um, but yeah, it's just like I said, I like to see drivers build their confidence up, and I like to see, um, you know, with all with everything that's going on in the F3 or wherever league that you might be in as well, F1 Richard. But you've impressed me from the start. I've watched you from the start, and I've said this earlier, and I'll say it again. From the start to now, you've improved left, right, and centre, and don't drop because you set your standards
No,
high
no,
now.
no. Yeah,
You don't need to drop now because I don't want to see you drop now after you've got into that standard of being in the top five at least. Um,
the pressure continues, Malk.
yeah, but it just depends on how you keep cool under pressure on that one.
It
So,
does. Yeah.
but I'd like to say a massive congratulations for third tonight. Well done for the
Cheers.
top
Thank you.
five at least. I think you definitely finished in the top five at least for the drivers as well. Um, but yeah, I wish you all the very best of luck wherever you're doing next season, and keep that run going. Same with Snoop. Keep up with the good work as always. And if you two want to stay and listen to my final thoughts, you're more than welcome. If not, you can more go now. But I'd like to say a big thank you to Snoop Market and F1 Registry for joining me tonight for the podium stuff. So if you want to stay, guys, for my final thoughts, you're more than welcome to. If not, you're more than welcome to. I'm not saying boot off, leave the session if you wanted to.
I'm going to
So,
shoot anyway, Malk. I'll see you
oh,
later, Mark. See you later, Malk.
see you
See
later,
you
mate.
later, mate.
Take care.
Cheers. Bye bye.
I'm just going to say my final thoughts for the last ever race of Brazil. Three, three symbols. OMG. Oh my God. I have never seen a situation like that with with the drivers happened where in the F1 I've never seen. Obviously, I've seen Hamilton win it in 2008 on the last corner. Had to beat Timo Glock. Absolutely insane. Um, but again, that will need to be double checked. Will need to be double checked. It was definitely 2008 because that's his first ever World Championship. Dear Lewis Hamilton, passing Timo Glock. I remember the famous Brundle saying, "Is that Glock? Is that Glock? Is that Glock?" I was saying, "Is that Spud? Is that Spud?" Oh my God! I did not expect Colin J to make that mistake. I don't know what happened. He must have gone wide, lost the car, hit the wall. When I saw that he retired, I thought, "Oh my God!" Colin J had to beat Sir Spud, and he was comfortable. If you was a betting man, you would have betted. It would have been 1,000 to 1 on for Colin J to win it. 1,000 to 1. I would have said that. I would have said that. And you would have said 10,000 to 1 for Sir Spud to win from the last lap. I did not expect that. I am absolutely delighted for my good friend Sir Spud for winning the title, and I'm absolutely delighted for him because he has struggled. I've seen him struggle since 2010 in the racing in other leagues that I've seen him before. But um, again, absolutely insane stuff here. But I I am absolutely delighted in that one. But I don't know if I got the McLaren bit wrong because on my screen it looked like Jamie Metal was gone down the the um, the grid. That's why I didn't see where he was. But apparently he finished in P6, so that may be Red Bull's finishing position. That may be Red Bull's confirmed um, the constructors championship. I do apologise if I got that wrong earlier, but obviously we'll get that confirmed with the constructors. But I'm still speechless. My throat is killing. I do not know what to say, but massive congratulations between obviously Colin James and Spud. They had to beat one another, and it was dead certain that Colin J had to do it. And unfortunately, on the last lap, I think that was turn 5 or 6. I think it was turn 5. He must have done something around that corner. But all he had to do was just try and ease. That's all he had to do. He was nowhere near. Spud was nowhere near where Colin J was. And all he had to do was finish. But um, but yeah, it was a shame for Colin J. Commiserations to him. He did a magnificent season. Regardless whatever happens tonight, he's had a magnificent season, and I respect him for that. I'm absolutely delighted for Sir Spud again because he's had the struggles in the past. He's had 2 chances of winning the championship in the Invictus career, and this is his best ever title win. Even he could not even believe it. Even I could have picked a 1,000 to 1 winner on a horse race, and I wouldn't expect that to happen. Not by a long shot. Not by a long shot. But there were some desync issues because I wasn't sure what was going on my screen. But unbelievable stuff. F3 has been magnificent. All the leagues in Invictus have been magnificent, regardless. And I like to thank Tej and Spud for great work on the admin stuff for F3. I'd like to say a massive thank you to Craig for sorting out. I've helped him as well, but I've sorted out. But Craig sorted out all the stuff for all the leagues. Um, I'd like to say a big thank you. Not only what what the league makes it good is the drivers, and the drivers make it a good league to make it as fair as possible. Yes, there was some dodgy collisions tonight, but I'm sure that will be clamped down for next season, whatever happens. But whatever happens next season, I'm absolutely delighted, and I wish everyone all the best of luck, whatever division that they'll be in, or whatever league that they'll be in next season. I'd like to thank everyone that was watching the stream and followed me throughout this season of F3. It's been a real blast. I'm absolutely delighted, and I'd like to say a big thank you to all the guys here. But yeah, just a magnificent achievement for everyone here. So thanks again, guys. Much appreciated. It's been a hell of a ride, and I'll tell you what, if anyone watches this again, everyone needs to clip the end part because I just did not expect that at all. One thing to be sure of, Invictus Racing Leagues, you're always going to get classic racing, and this, my friend, is one of the classic racing that you'll ever see time and time again. Thank you very much, guys. Much appreciated. I'll see you all next season. I will probably be commentating for F3 again. I'll have to find out, but definitely I'll be commentating again. But cheers for that, guys. Much appreciated, and I'll see you all in probably about 4 weeks' time for season 2 of the first race, wherever it might be. But hopefully that will be confirmed. As far as I know, it'll be 2 weeks, and then after the 2 week break, we will have the pre-season races, and then we go straight into the season 2 of Invictus Racing League for the 2018 game. Cheers for that, guys. Much appreciated. It's been a real blast, and I can't believe it. It's like I can't believe it's Dr. Pep. I can't believe it's butter. But can you believe it? Can you believe it? So Spud has won the Drivers' Championship, and I think Red Bull, from looking at from the points as well, because I didn't expect Jamie to finish in 6th, because on my screen it looked like he was going off. I think Red Bull have confirmed it, but I do apologise if I got McLaren wrong during the stream. So, cheers for that, guys. Much appreciated, and can we have another one next season like that one, please? Cheers for that, guys. I'll see you all next season. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye. Oh, always remember, always remember, stay classy. See you later, guys. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.